Yo, yo, yo. Alright. I don't think I've played as the Necromancer in this game before, so see how that goes. Let's do a private game. As the title implies, I'm pretty drunk. So that's cool. Two IPAs, one PBR, and I'm on Michelob number 7. So playing classic mode as always.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know
Tristram.
if I believe that, but a dark
Tristram.
he was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the Wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutga Lane before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Alright.
Not in town.
Yeah, I was gonna do this on my PC, but I couldn't figure out how to capture the fucking game with OBS. Window capture wouldn't work, and then game capture, I could select Diablo 2, but you guys wouldn't be able to fucking see it. You could hear the game, you just couldn't see it. I just don't know what the fuck happened, but whatever. Just do it on here.
All who oppose me, beware.
I kinda like the classic mode with the original graphics. Might just stick with that. The original animation probably wasn't that smooth. Oh yeah. Yeah. Bro said, ugh. Whenever I see Fallen, it reminds me of the Suicide Silence song. What are the Fallen? We got 2 viewers. What's up? What's happening? Leave a comment. Having some drinks on this fucking Saturday night. Decided to go live with Diablo 2 on my PlayStation because, you know, the fucking PC wouldn't work for whatever reason. So yeah. Leveled up. Strength beyond strength.
I can't use this yet.
Why not? Bullshit. Doodle Bob, what's up? What's happening? Unk. I like that. I haven't streamed in like 3 years. I just don't got time anymore, man. I barely play video games anymore. It's crazy. I got a full-time job. I'm in 4 bands, so that takes up all my time basically. But you know, yesterday and today was pretty free. No work, no real music stuff to work on. Obviously, I could always work on music stuff, but I had nothing that I actually like legit had to do, like recording and all that shit.
Halt. You should complete Akara's quest before.
Kara's quest. What the fuck? Uh, I got no quests. Yeah, that's crazy. Holy shit. It's been a minute. It's been a New York minute. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I remember the I don't know if you've been around this long, but I remember the WWE 2K17 days. That's what really made my channel kind of pop off for a minute there. Just streaming WWE 2K17, and I streamed pretty much every day back then, and I'd get a decent amount of viewers, probably like maybe 10 viewers, or even 20. I don't know. It was just popping off. Yeah. Oh, from the album rankings, yeah. I want to do some more of those. I mean, I always say I want to get back to making more videos, and I never do. But what am I doing in this game right now? But yeah, there's definitely some album rankings that I could update. I could do another Metallica one with 72 seasons, and then another Suffocation one, because I did that before their new album came out, or newest album. I don't know where I'd put 72. If I had to think about it. Yeah. Oh God. Then look what happened to Vince McMahon. Jesus Christ. All that shit with the that woman or whatever. Wow. And then today the the guy Ian Watkins from Lost Prophets died in prison. Somebody killed him. Yeah, fuck that guy. I mean, I'm surprised that it took them that long. I mean, that guy was like the lowest of low, like fucking complete evil fucking scumbag. Fucking piece of shit. I mean, he deserved every bit of that, you know. Once you do that shit, like once you like do the pedo shit, like you lose your right to call yourself a human being. At that point, you're just a fucking animal. Like you're a depraved fucking animal. And yeah, that guy is like, yeah, some really sick shit. Like some of the worst shit of all time that you could do. So I have no sympathy whatsoever for that fucking piece of shit. I think their music sucked too. I never really checked out Lost Prophets, but I would just assume that they were part of the, emo metalcore fucking bullshit. I can't stand that stuff, man. I like the early metalcore, like Killswitch and Trivium and all that, cause it still sounds like metal. It doesn't sound like a fucking guy crying into a microphone. Like some of the modern shit, like Asking Alexandria and Crown the Empire and all that horse shit. To be honest, I really don't watch WWE anymore. I mean, I keep up with the yeah, Killswitch is fucking awesome. I keep up with yeah, and the new album Killswitch dropped is fucking awesome. But anyway, yeah, I keep up with the champions and whatever. I keep up with what's happening with WWE for the most part, but I don't watch it. If that makes sense, like on a week to week basis, I don't watch Raw and SmackDown. I mean, most Mondays I'm working 2:30 to 11, so I can't watch Monday Night Raw because I'm at work. And then Friday, if I work Friday, it'll be 7:30 to 4, or something like 7 to 4 or something in between that. And then when I get out of work, I gotta go right to band practice most times, so I can't watch SmackDown either. But I would say Triple H is definitely doing a better job than Vince. Because Crown Jewel was today. I heard Crown Jewel was pretty good. I didn't watch it obviously, but I heard it was pretty good. You know, the John Cena versus AJ. John Cena has been doing this thing lately where he's just like copying people's finishers, I guess. He did the Sister Abigail and the RKO and the Tombstone and all this shit. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Then AJ Styles is going to retire next year, which is crazy. I mean, yeah, the Walls of Jericho too, yeah. Yeah, AJ Styles is going to retire next year, which is crazy. I mean, he's been doing it a long time, man. He's almost 50 years old, so that's when most guys retire, I think. In their like mid to late 40s. Because, you know, it gets hard doing that shit.
I can tell that you need more experience to fight safely in the next wild. Halt.
Where the fuck is the quest, though? I don't get it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Yeah, I haven't watched a full episode. I can't remember the last time I actually sat down and watched an entire episode of Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. I think the last full pay-per-view I watched was SummerSlam. Like, I'll watch the big ones, like WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam. But other than that, yeah, I just watch the clips on YouTube or Instagram, and I keep up with the who's champion and all that. Hmm. Yeah. I guess I'll do this quest thing over here. I mean, I don't know. I don't really see anything else to do. The Cold Plains. Yeah, I wish this would work on my computer so I could play some music. Oh, see, yes. Yeah. But yeah, speaking of music, the new Sanguisugabog whoops fucking ass. They really matured a lot on this new album. David, what's up, bro? Oh, holy fuck, dude. I hope you're okay. That's crazy. Holy shit. The music's going pretty good, you know. I'm in 4 bands, playing some shows here and there,
Too many empty graves.
so not bad at all.
My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery.
Played a lot of shows last year, not so much this year, but last year I had a show or two like every month. But early this year, got to open for Internal Bleeding with my band Morticide. It's the biggest show I've done so far. Probably played to like 200-ish people, which was crazy. Yeah, man. What you been up to, man?
I can't use this yet.
Saying I can't use it yet, but it doesn't show any level requirement. That's weird. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I've had to leave a band because of that shit. Yeah, sometimes solo is the best way to go, you know, fucking obviously Morticide was my one man project for a while and until I got, you know, a guitar player and a drummer and made it a full band, but you know, it's an adjustment definitely having 2 other people have input on the music, you know. But yeah, one band I just had to fucking leave because oh dude, that's sad, man. Yeah, a venue around here in fucking Albany, New York called the Fuse Box. I played there a couple times with my band Morticide, and they turned it into like a fucking rap dance club. They don't do metal shows there anymore. But I joined this band called Malicious Offense. Their vocalist RJ died in a car accident in 2023. Yeah, November 2023, and their thing was they did this cover, Chased Through the Woods by a Rapist by Awaking the Cadaver. They covered that song at like every show they did, and after RJ passed away, I did that cover with them a couple times, and I asked them like, yo, you ready for a new vocalist? And for a minute they're like, no, we're not ready to replace him, which is understandable. But eventually, I just kept asking them, and I practiced with them and pretty much joined the band on the spot, which is cool. And yeah, anyway, we had a show at the Fuse Box like after it became a rap dance club, and I shared it, we all shared it and posted it fucking everywhere, and the promoter did, and I was like, okay, this will be cool, all the old crowd is gonna come out, and we're gonna have a fucking packed show. And
I can't do that here.
10 people showed up. Literally, we played to 10 people, and I tried like everything in the book to try to get them to move, and they all just stood there and stared at us. It was the most like discouraging shit ever. That was probably the worst show I've ever played. And it wasn't even that it was bad musically. It was just the vibe. Everybody was like, like I said, 10 people showed up. They all just stared at us. I tried everything in the book to get them to move. I tried to do a wall of death. I tried to do all that shit. Yeah, it was not good. Oh man. But yeah, that other band that I had to leave, My Prophecy. You might have heard about it, but yeah, I mean the front man of that band was just focused on making it big, getting on these radio stations, doing all these big shows and all these big tours, and just all this unrealistic bullshit. And then he got his girlfriend involved in the band, and you can basically imagine where it went from there. Fucking she starts to convince him that we're all manipulating fucking freeloading pieces of shit that are just using him. And then yeah, he basically let this bitch ruin the fucking band. And then we tried to do one last show. He broke up with her, and then we tried to get back together and do one last show. And at the rehearsals, he joked around and was like, oh, I don't want to say her name. I'm just going to make up some name. What's like a random fucking woman name that I could use. Chelsea, I guess. I don't know, fucking. And then yeah, he would joke around at the rehearsals to be like, "Oh, who's Chelsea?" And I was like, "Yeah, real funny, bud. Yeah, yeah. Who is she? All just some fucking fat bitch that you let ruin your fucking band because you were too much of a fucking spineless pussy to stand up for yourself and be like, oh, you're having too much influence on my band. I want to keep our relationship separate from the band." And they definitely stole money from the band. He literally told us, we had like this band wallet, and all the money that we made from shows would go into this band wallet. And he literally said, word for word, everything is going in the band wallet, and we're not gonna make any money. Or no, he's like, everything goes in the band wallet, and nobody makes any money until we're making millions. It's like, what planet are you from? Because it's not planet Earth. Exactly, it's delusional, complete delusional, and it's been like that. It was like that since day one with this guy. I met him in college in 2022, and I joined the band on drums originally. And he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna open up for Crown the Empire, at the end of the month." When I had just joined the band, it was November 2022. He was like, "Yeah, we're gonna open up for Crown the Empire at the end of the month." It's like, bud, it's just me and you in the band. It's you on vocals and guitar, and me on drums. We don't have a bass player, we don't have another guitar player, we're not a full band. But we're gonna open up for this. We're gonna open up for this huge touring band with no fucking band members. Oh, what the fuck? Ah, stupid ass Nightbot. Sorry about that. Hopefully he didn't fucking tie me up or anything. What the hell? Alright. But yeah, anyway, yeah, just pure delusion. Just, yeah. It's like, bud, we're not gonna be the next Metallica. Like, it's just not gonna happen. And that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to be the next Metallica. And like, there's like a 1 in a quadrillion fucking chance of that happening. I highly doubt there's ever gonna be another Metallica in music history. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. At least not with his band. He just doesn't have the voice. He just doesn't have the vibe and look of a frontman. He tries to sing that like high emo style, and it's just not his range. And then he tries to do screaming vocals, and as somebody who does extreme vocals myself, I've been doing it for almost, I mean, I started doing it in my senior year of high school, which would have been like 2016, 2017, almost 10 years. I basically taught myself how to do it. I've never had any issues with it, never hurt myself. Obviously, for my band Morticide, I do vocals and bass. And I can just tell, I can just hear he is not doing it correctly. He's just gonna fuck himself up. Like, if you listen to the My Prophecy album, Destined to Fear, the title track, I mean, he is destroying his voice on that. And then he's telling me he's getting vocal lessons from the former screamer of Crown the Empire, and he's doing it right. It's like, bro, your lows sound like this. His lows literally sound like. It's like you're using your fucking vocal cords. It's like that's your throat, bro. A proper false chord low will sound like with your diaphragm and shit. Like, you can literally hear the difference between and he's a fucking idiot. And he's telling me a goal. I'm taking lessons from the former screamer of Crown the Empire, and the guy literally posts that he has vocal nodes and shit. It's like, wow, some vocal coach he is. It's like, obviously he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So how's he gonna teach anybody else? You know? I just don't get it, man. This guy is just complete delusional. Fucking moron. Yeah, dude, fucking, we did a My Prophecy Halloween show, and yeah, he did some acoustic songs. He did a couple acoustic songs like midway through the set. So it's like the exact same thing. Yeah, he wanted all the attention, literally. Oh shit. Yeah, dude, it's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing he would do with us. He would be like, yeah, we're gonna go on this tour, we're gonna play the Webster Underground in Connecticut, we're gonna play the Palladium upstairs in Massachusetts. It's like, we would play headlining shows in Albany, and we would play to like 20 people max. Because, like, obviously, the most people are going to be there at pretty much any show. The most people are going to be there during the middle of the show. Obviously, some people are going to leave before the headliner because some people don't want to stay out late and all this shit. It's like, bro, how are we going to headline a show when nobody knows who the fuck we are? And how are we going to play in Connecticut and fucking Massachusetts when nobody knows who the fuck we are? It's just complete unrealistic, delusional fucking horseshit. Yeah, pay to play, you should just never pay to play. It's just not good. I mean, I guess sometimes with pay to play, like, they'll give you tickets to sell to make your money back, and I guess if you're able to sell all the tickets and make your money back, do it, but usually pay to play is just not a good option. It's just not what you should do. But yeah, it's pretty much this. We pretty much went through the exact same thing. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, and he would tell us all kinds of shit, like, oh, we're gonna sign with Rise Records, we're gonna sign with Sumerian Records, oh, we're gonna do all this shit. It's just complete Candyland fucking delusion. And then this was like after we all left the band, or like shortly before we all left the band. And we were gonna sign to Pavement Records. I don't know if they're from Albany, New York, but I think they're from New York. And then he was like, oh, they only wanted me and not all you guys because I told them that you guys were bad business partners. It's like, yeah, they only wanted you because you're some fucking generational talent. You're some fucking big rock star with this amazing voice and amazing talent. That, yeah, they wanted you and they were gonna give you your own band of fucking hired guns because you're just that good. It's like, no, you're not. You can barely fucking sing. And he legit sometimes couldn't remember what fucking songs or what tunings his own songs were in. Because there was this song, which is like one of the first songs he ever wrote, that is in E standard, and then we had some drop D songs too, and he forgot to switch from drop D to E standard for this song.
Good day. Hey.
And yeah, he was playing an E standard song in drop D, and he forgot to switch to E standard, so it just sounded like fucking shit. And I would print out the set lists for us, you know, to have on the stage with like the tunings. So like Time Heals All the Wounds in parentheses E standard, and the Cosmos in parentheses drop D, and all the shit, the songs with the tunings. I forgot to do it for this one show. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, you forgot to print out the tunings, so it messed me up." It's like, this is like one of the first songs you've ever written. You've played the song like 100 fucking times. How can you forget that it's an E standard? Like, are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Exactly, that is 100% what it is. He only cares about fame. He's always talking about getting on SiriusXM Octane. That's his huge fucking obsession. He has such a fucking boner for SiriusXM Octane. It's like, yeah, I want my music to be overproduced fucking horse shit to get on this radio station. It's like, bud, you can't sing. It's just complete delusion. It is complete delusion. It's like, oh, my band members didn't want to get on SiriusXM Octane and they didn't want to contribute financially. It's like, you gave us no reason to want to contribute financially to the band with all the constant fucking drama with your girlfriend and all this fucking bullshit. Who would contribute financially to a band with a delusional fucking frontman that lets his girlfriend control the band and, you know, do all this shit? Like, I could write a whole ass book on all the shit that happened with my prophecy. And it's not like the frontman Evan is. It's not like he's a. It's not like he's a. I don't think he's a bad person. I just think he's very delusional about music. He let his girlfriend control the whole band and drive us all apart. Basically break up his best lineup he ever had. Basically drive away the only people that were willing to deal with his bullshit because we all thought the band had the potential to fucking go somewhere. And it could have. It could have, you know, if he got some fucking singing lessons. Maybe it could have went somewhere, but, you know. I don't know. Yeah, the first show I played with my prophecy, we made like $140 each because we sold a lot of merch and there wasn't a whole lot of people there, but one of the opening bands I think sold a lot of tickets. Because I remember when they played, it was like a rap group. When they played, there was a lot of fucking people there, so most of the tickets probably came from them. And then we sold some merch and shit. And then the second show we played, we made like $20 each because we were opening for a national touring act, Johnny Craig, and he was a complete fucking dickhead. Load-in was at 4. He didn't show up until 8 p.m. Which is fucking crazy. And he's had a history of scamming fans with some laptops or whatever the fuck. I don't know. But, yeah. And then I think after that was when his girlfriend at the time got involved, and then, yeah, everything went into the band wallet. In other words, they stole all the fucking money. And all that. Like I said, I don't think he's necessarily a bad person. He's just very delusional, and he lets people control him. Like his girlfriend at the time. He basically let her control the whole fucking thing and didn't have the courage to stand up for himself and be like, hey, I think you're having too much control on my band. You're driving me and my band members apart. I would like to keep my relationship with you separate from the band. That's it. That's all he had to say. And if she fucking freaked out about it, then okay. Fucking there's the door. See ya. That's what I would have fucking done. If it was me, I wouldn't have even involved my fucking girlfriend with the band in the first place, because I mean, obviously any fairly intelligent person understands to keep relationship from business separate. But not him, I guess. I don't fucking know. And then he would always be late for band rehearsal. Whenever we would have rehearsal, he'd be like, oh, rehearsal 8 p.m. 8 p.m. sharp. Full run through, no stops. I guess, well, more like 6 p.m. rehearsal. And then we get there at 6 p.m. and he'd be fucking around with his amp for almost an hour. Like, in rehearsal, his guitar would always sound like shit, and what's up, Chris? Yeah, his guitar would always sound like shit, and it would just take him forever to set up. Yeah, it's just fucking stupid, that whole experience, but yeah. Luckily, I'm out of the band now, and we all gave him way too many fucking chances, and I'll never work with him again. So yeah, I'm talking about that fucking My Prophecy band I used to be in. Sadly. No, dude, it's crazy that we basically went through the same exact thing. But yeah, I love this game. This is the remastered version. You can play with the new graphics or the original graphics. I just rock the original graphics. I like this better, honestly. Well, yeah, thanks, man. The next Morticide album is going to come out sometime next year. It's going to be self-titled. It's going to be fucking sweet. We've been writing. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I hope we get better, man. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, for sure, bro. Catch you later. Yeah, I have to try to stream more on here. I just don't have a lot of time, and I barely play video games anymore because I'm so busy with work and music shit. I wish I could stream this on my fucking computer, but, you know. I couldn't figure out how to get it on OBS. Like, window capture wouldn't work, game capture wouldn't work. I don't know. Hey, I'm not doing too bad, bro. Yeah, like window capture wouldn't work. Game capture I could select Diablo 2, but it wouldn't show up on the screen. Like the audio would be there, but the game wouldn't show up for whatever reason. So yeah, sometime we'll figure it out. But for now, this is okay. Just playing it on PlayStation. That's fine.
I can't use this yet.
Yeah, I'll definitely mess around with it sometime and try to do it again.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, what the hell?
I can't use this yet.
Why not? Oh, shit. Yeah, I do have Diablo 1 as well.
I can't carry anymore.
I could probably run Diablo 3 on my laptop, but maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I've been able to run Dead Space 2 on my laptop, so I could probably run Diablo 3. I'd probably say Diablo 3 is my favorite Diablo game. But I like Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is really good. I haven't played Diablo 4 a whole lot, but Diablo 4 is good too.
I am overburdened.
I am overburdened.
I can't. I can't.
The fuck, why not?
I am overburdened.
What the hell?
I can't carry anymore.
Got some throwing knives. Yeah, those aren't working. Yeah, Diablo's awesome. Anyways, I'll be right back. Be right back, a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. Archspire's not underground, okay? They're all blowing each other around the fucking quickie mart. Trying to figure out who can come up with the most technically sound riff. That doesn't make you death metal. Yeah, fuck that. It's like, oh my god, I do... Look how fast I can do death growls. Look how fast I can fucking sweet pick. It's like, yeah. Okay, fine. That's cool, but it doesn't make your music good. Archspire. Yeah, good thing that piece of shit Ian Watkins got killed in prison. Fuck that guy. Guess he got shanked in the jugular. You know, that'll do the trick. Surprised it took them that long. He was fucking... He's probably been in prison for almost 10 years. He got stabbed a couple years ago. But it was like non-fatal or whatever. But Finally something good happens this year. I mean, this year's been fucking horrible for metal musician deaths. Obviously Ozzy and this guy from a black metal band committed suicide, and Brent Hines from Mastodon. I don't really like Mastodon, but that's still sad regardless. But yeah, it's been a shitty year for musician deaths and shit. But finally, there's a musician death that, you know, is actually not bad. Cracking open another Mickey. Oh yeah.
Greetings, stranger.
Greetings, stranger.
Your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram.
Yeah.
Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but Dark Wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery.
Archspire's not
It's
underground.
nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the Wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutga Lane before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive, then I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
They're all blowing each other behind the fucking Quickie Mart, trying to figure out who can come up with the most technically sound riff. That doesn't make you death metal. It's like, oh, look how fast I can death growl. Look how fast I can sweep. It's like, okay, congratulations. Yeah, that's cool and all. That doesn't make your music good. Makes it a fucking wank fest. It just sounds fucking stupid. He's like, that's all it sounds like. I mean, I'll give him some credit. Like, I can't do vocals as fast as he does, but you don't need to do vocals that fast. You don't need to try to be Eminem, but with death growls. Like, you know, fucking. Oh, I'm not eating anything. Might just be the footsteps from the game. Somebody replied no to my comment. I said Master of Puppets is one of the most beautiful bridges in all of metal, and somebody replied no. It's like, yeah, okay, fucking weirdo. It's like, really? It's not beautiful? Well, okay, okay. Okay. Guess I'll just go fuck myself then. I mean, I get it. Metallica's as surface level as it fucking gets, but you can't deny that Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets are fucking classic albums. Like, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'm having some Michelob Ultras, you know. It's a, decent, like, light beer. So, I had 2 Voodoo Ranger IPAs earlier today, and PBR, and then this is like my 7th Michelob Ultra. Yeah. But, thinking I might call it a night right now, guys. But, I'll definitely try to stream more. It's definitely been a minute since I streamed. And, was cool catching up with a couple of you guys, David and oh, the other guy. You changed your name, but I know I've seen I know you from the channel, obviously. Doodle Bob. Yeah. I gotta turn off my fucking Nightbot spamming caps bullshit. Nightbot is fucking annoying. But yeah. It was cool catching up with you guys, and definitely try to stream more. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, furries, I don't understand. I don't understand that shit. I really don't. I don't understand that. I don't understand the trans people. I just don't. I don't know what the fuck's happening with the world. I just don't get it. But, yeah. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow night. I get off work at 11, but I'll maybe do some streaming again. But, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See y'all later. Peace.